My name's Chris Moore. If you remember the long-haired guy back in June in Orlando who taught you all how to use the Marketing Dominator System. Was anybody in Orlando in June? That long-haired guy is me. I cut my hair. It's crazy, right? I'm really excited to be here today. And if you remember my story, for those of you who weren't there, I'm going to tell it again. I decided to tackle AI and make it a big part of my life. And I went through this discovery phase where I'm trying to decide, what do I want AI to do for my life? That was a big thing for me to think about. Had to eat my own cooking. We have over 51,000 students in one of my companies alone. And I teach and guide and mentor people for a living. And I ask that question all the time, what do you want blank to do for your life? Whatever it is, whether it's business acquisitions, consulting for equity. And I decided after doing a lot of research using AI, actually, with AI, that I wanted it to be a stress reliever for my life. Pressure reliever. Does anyone own a business, work in a business, serve clients? There's a lot of pressure. For me, the pressure as a marketer, as a CEO of an 8-figure company, and I have a portfolio of 25 companies in total, there's a lot of pressure. If it works, it's my fault. If it doesn't work, it's still my fault. And some things work for a year and then they stop working. Has that ever happened to you? It's called a market shift. Sometimes the littlest things make the biggest difference. And I had to be ready to go at every single moment. And I had to make sure that I could be creative at the drop of a dime. I had to be able to turn off whatever's going on in the world and fix that for my client, for my business. People's livelihoods are at stake. So AI has been able to give me the pressure relief that I'm looking for. So since June, when I showed you all the Marketing Dominator System, which actually debuted at this event in June, I showed it to everybody. I've shown it to over 20,000 people since then, trained them, been masterminds, private masterminds, mostly virtual. And I've gotten a lot of feedback from people. And what I realized is just having the ability to leverage one tool like that can be very powerful to relieve that stress that you're under and that pressure. But there's so many other things that you deal with as a business owner. Think about when you wake up in the morning. Think about when you go to sleep at night. And whether you own a business or not, whether you're starting a business, whether you're working in somebody else's business, running a business, but the pressure is on you. You also have worry. You also feel like a lot of times things are not in your control. And you wish you had the ability to do the things that you don't know how to do. Sometimes we feel helpless because we'd like to do more in our businesses or the clients that we serve, and we want to help them, but we feel like our hands are tied because we don't have the skill sets. And I think that's a reason why a lot of people are in this room. Would you agree? Because we're trying to level up, trying to create options for ourselves in our lives. So I thought about all these things and all the feedback from showing this Dominator System to so many people. And I realized for most people in the room, you're either falling in one of three categories. You're either a business owner who is probably pretty frustrated with the idea of growth in general. You hire people, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And rarely investing in a marketing agency or anything, it's more of a gamble. You want to take control of it, but you don't have the ability to take control of it. And the things that keep us up at night, the things that we sometimes drink alcohol to try to forget, are the things that are a result of these feelings. Then you have the other person in the room who wants to make something like AI their business and create an AI agency, AI implementation, AI mastery. And for a lot of you, you have desires of how am I going to get there? And you're searching, and you're in the right room, obviously. This is the place to be. And I thought about, what can I do for that person? Then the third type of person in the room is somebody who already owns an agency or a service business, and they're serving clients. And with the rapid change we're seeing in the world, what you've been doing for a long time is becoming less potent, and you have to react, overcome, adapt, or die. So I thought about all those things, and I said, what could I do to beyond help myself? Because I've already fixed this at myself. I already figured it out. I've already got my Marketing Dominator System. All my businesses are doing well, most of them, not all of them. It's never going to be all of them, but most of them are doing really, really well. We're growing like crazy. We're leveraging what I've been creating and what you guys are learning. But I wanted to see, what could we do to give the power of a world-class marketer, a world-class growth consultant, a world-class copywriter, website builder, funnel builder, ad strategist, media buyer, all these things that we need for our businesses, our clients' business, our future clients' businesses, and put the power in your hand. And that's what I set on a journey to do. I debuted the Marketing Dominator System, and if you were here, you remember I took two beautiful ladies up here on stage. One owned a towing company, one owned a concealed carry handbag company. Remember that? And we built a year worth of marketing material after me having a conversation for less than 3 minutes each. I asked them 12 questions, and we pumped out 1 year's worth of world-class marketing material. What's so cool about that system is you don't have to be the best marketer in the world to harness the power of the best marketing. All you have to do is know how to have a conversation. Ask 12 simple questions. And if you remember what happened after that, it was pretty astonishing. We read a lot of the stuff that came out of it, something that normal ChatGPT and these normal tools cannot give you. And I'm going to teach you about a concept called co-intelligence. Co-intelligence is kind of the idea behind a custom GPT, where you're taking the power of AI in something like an OpenAI ChatGPT system and putting it with a co-intelligence knowledge base. But I wanted to push that a little bit further. I wanted to take co-intelligence of the biggest marketing brains in the world, all of my systems and processes, make it so you don't have to know anything at all to implement any of it. Then also I wanted to be able to make it super usable for business owners, agency owners, future agency owners, and have it built into project systems where all of a sudden, when you go to do something like build a website, it already knows everything about all of your client's business, everything period, has the biggest brain in the world for marketing all of my systems, plus the knowledge base of your client. And then literally with one button, it builds everything for you in seconds. And that's just part of it, right? So that's what I wanted to do, is create that, and it's called Pocket Marketer, and I create it for all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't let me forget, yesterday at the funnel breakout session, the panel, I promised a few people some of my books, right? So, well, there's a lot more hands than I have books. So I'm just going to put them over there and let you fight to the death later. But I'm going to put those there. So here's what I want to do today. I've got 32 minutes. I'm not going to be late. We're going to be on time. Last time we brought 2 people up on stage and we built all of their marketing for them. Today I'm going to bring 1 person on stage just for time purposes, and we're going to build out all your marketing. Beyond that, we're going to do it with the new system Pocket Marketer that's on your screen. And as we're talking and going through it, I'm going to show you the whole system, and I'm going to tell you all about it, okay? So I need a hand raiser. If you want to build out all your marketing right now with me on the screen, on stage, I want you to raise your hand. Number 1, okay. Keep your hands up. Be silent for just a second. Put your hands down if you're in real estate or real estate investing, and that's what you want to talk about. Perfect. Put your hands down if you have a product, but you're having a hard time getting it off the shelves or selling it, and it's brand new. Put your hands down if that's it. Okay, no big deal. Put your hands down if you sell a product that is less than $5 a unit. No more. Okay, perfect. So we have a lot of good people to choose from. Am I allowed to get down? I do whatever I want, I guess. So let's choose. What's that? Let's go with you. Come on up. Does this microphone work, team? Check, 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 check. Does this work? Welcome, welcome. Tell us about yourself. What's your name? Where are you from? What's your social security number?
I'm Irene Sauger. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. And I have been in the travel industry as a travel agent and agency owner for 15 years. And I help travel agents bridge the gap between what they're doing now and implementing AI and automation into their businesses.
Beautiful. Step up here, Irene. So, interestingly enough, I live 2 hours north of where she lives. Small world. So this is what we're going to do today. So before I come to you, I'm going to talk about this for just a second. Pocket Marketer is literally that. It's a world-class marketer in your pocket. This is an AI tool suite that was designed to give you the power of everything I've shown you previously if you were here in June, plus a lot more that you haven't seen yet. The goal of Pocket Marketer is to allow you not to do everything. We're not competing with GoHighLevel. I use GoHighLevel 100 times a day. I don't ever want to do that. I want to give you a lot of the stuff that nothing else is capable of giving you. I want to give you the meat inside the sandwich and the mayonnaise and the special sauce. I want to give you everything that you would have to take and put into the GoHighLevel funnels. I want to give you everything that turnkey ready, where you can hire somebody who's much lower level skill and not $5,000 a month to run your media and run your ads. I'm going to give you all that stuff. So that's what this is for. Pocket Marketer has a lot of different tools, all back to the co-intelligence knowledge base I told you about. Plus, it learns rapidly as we go about your client or your business. It has a My Business mode. It has an agency mode, where you can go back and forth and you can market for your business or for any of your clients by creating projects. Does anybody use Claude, OpenAI? We have a project folder now in OpenAI, ChatGPT, and Claude, where you can have your different threads talk to each other. It's very powerful. So think about the layers of co-intelligence together and then being able to do everything in a matter of seconds, but being able to do it without having to be a world-class marketer, right? So here's what we're going to do. If you remember the Dominator system I showed you, we're going to go in and do my interview flow. I built the interview flow for all of you so you can talk to yourself or you can talk to anybody else. They don't even know that you're doing it. Just having a discovery session, having a conversation. When you take on any client, when you take on any new deal, this is something we all do already, but I'm going to guide you through this process. So what we're going to do, tell me the name of your company.
Zella Vana.
You spell that for me?
Zellivana.
Okay. So what we're actually going to go ahead and hit. I'm going to go to agency mode. Zella Vana, we're going to call this Project Travel. Now we're in, okay? Project Travel, we're going to start with the Marketing Dominator System. What I've done with the Marketing Dominator System is I've done some things that ChatGPT hasn't figured out yet. Whenever you're talking to somebody, we can use a note taker on our phone. We can use Zoom. We can use a phone call and press record in the top left corner of our iPhone. Whatever the format, video, audio, anything, you can put it right into here and it'll take care of the transcription for you, which takes off a lot of the hard work of going around. Next, I built a note taker system into this system where we can just press record. It'll pick up the fact that it's 2 speakers and we can have a conversation back and forth, and it will take it and take you right into the system, and it's going to build all your marketing for you. So beyond that, you have the interview question bank ready to go, just like we showed you last time, where we can just have a very casual conversation, which we're going to do in just a second. And then we're going to build out all of your marketing, period. You ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of impact is this going to do for you? And are you struggling currently with marketing at all?
It's a startup, so
it's a startup.
Yep.
Okay, so we have 2 businesses. You said travel, and then you have a travel agency AI implementation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's get into it. What I'm going to do is, can you stand over here with me?
Yes.
We're going to record this right now, and we're just going to talk. So just don't worry about this. Just look at me. So tell me about your company. What's it called?
Zella Vana.
Zella Vana. And what does Zella Vana actually do?
Zella Vana bridges the gap for travel agents who are trying to implement AI and automation because they don't know where to start or they have no idea what AI can do for them.
Interesting. So what problem are you trying to solve currently? What's the big problem? Megan, I help you a little bit too. Not everybody knows the answers. The problem maybe you're solving is that travel agencies maybe have some fear, FOMO, fear of missing out, fear of being left behind, fear of a new travel platform making their job obsolete. So maybe the idea of teaching the AI is giving them that assurance, that confidence, and feeling like they have the tools necessary to stay forward in today's market. Would you agree?
I agree.
Tell me the ideal customer. Obviously, it's going to be a travel agent, but is it somebody who works for like one of those dream vacation franchises or an independent? Does it really matter?
It doesn't matter. It could be an agency owner or a travel agent.
Okay. Besides that, how is what you're teaching them help them achieve their goals and desires? We talked about what they're actually looking for, but what's kind of the secret sauce? What's the mechanism? What's the training? What does that look like?
It's going to reduce the overwhelm so then they can have time to focus on what's important.
But what's the actual deliverables? Is it going to be training? Is it going to be implementation? Is it going to be workshops?
Training, workshops.
Is this live or virtual?
It is virtual.
Virtual. Okay. And then what do you want people to feel emotionally when they get a chance to do business with you and learn from you? What are you hoping to have reaction-wise to that?
I would like them to feel less overwhelmed, feel like they can do more.
So this is a newer business. Have you done any marketing at all for this?
No.
We're getting started. That's okay. Yeah. And then how are you planning on marketing? Before I called you up out of 600 people, what was the plan?
I'm going to have a virtual event.
Okay.
So you get like a 1 hour free virtual event.
So we're going to start with like a 1 hour webinar and 1 hour free virtual event. Have you thought about how you're going to drive traffic to it? Like, how are you going to get people on the event? Sorry. Is it going to be
funnels?
It's going to be funnels and ads and all that stuff. Okay, great. And then do you have a marketing channel in mind? We're probably going to use Facebook, Meta, Instagram, things like that, right?
Mm-hmm, and LinkedIn.
And then so far, how long has this been a dream or something that you're looking to pursue?
A year.
Been a year.
Yeah.
How much action have you taken? Some.
Some.
Are we prepared? We already have all the material. We got all of our ducks in a row. Our pencils are sharpened. Now we're ready to take it to market. Okay. Have you had any challenges so far? You haven't taken it to market yet because of why?
Time.
Makes sense. What else? Is it a blueprint? Is it a roadmap? Is it the steps? Any of that stuff? Or you have that and just maybe haven't done it yet?
I would say, yeah.
Okay.
I have it. I have everything.
Okay.
Just haven't.
And how would you describe your brand's voice? Is this like really friendly? Is it nurturing? Is it
friendly,
feminine?
confident?
Friendly, confident.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay. And then tell me about your normal avatar. And let's talk about socioeconomic demographics, age, gender, things like that. So the travel agent, tell me what that looks like usually. Who are we speaking to?
It's really vast, but I need to speak to people who are ready to invest in their business.
Besides what their desires are, what about the demographics? Is it average women over 50? Is it men between 35 and 48? Is it people who come from a background in direct sales and decided to try this instead? Like, give me some more than that. Or is it really just wide open? There's travel agents of every single thing. Okay. And then tell me, over a 12-month period, what's your ultimate goal?
My ultimate goal for
this business. You're doing this business. What's your ultimate goal?
Oh, for this business to be the
Give me something tangible. I want 200 customers paying me $98 a month. Well, tell me something like that. Give me the vision. You've been manifesting this for over a year.
I know. Okay. I want 100 customers paying $10,000 a year.
10,000 a year, 100 customers. I love it. A couple more questions for you beyond this. Let's talk about price point currently. What's the price point going to be? When you get to the webinar, you're talking to people, you make an offer at the end. How much is that going to cost people? What's the offer?
In the beginning, the first offer,
what you're about to do. $997. Tell me what they get.
They are going to get hand-holding implementation. They get an introduction to AI for business, and we help them find a virtual assistant. And then we have a series of training calls.
Wonderful. All right, let's jump in. That was 4 minutes and 53 seconds. So we could have taken that from Zoom and copy and paste it. We could have grabbed the Zoom link from the video recording and dropped it in. We could have grabbed the MP3. We could use the note taker here, let it process, and then we're going to go into Marketing Dominator. This is one of many tools. But what we want to do now is we want to talk about all the things that you should need for this. Do you have a full list of every single thing you need to create right now? You don't need it because I'm about to give it to you, and it's going to do it for you in seconds.
Every single thing I need.
But that's the whole point. No one does. Unless you've been doing this for 10 to 15 years and you marketed in all these different industries and you have a track record of success, you can predict success. You know exactly what funnels to use when. This is a very hard game to master. So I'm going to try to show you how to do it without having to be a world-class marketer because I'm going to give you access to it. It's Irene, right?
That's awesome. Yes.
Beautiful. So let's go in through it. It picks up the entire chat. It knows me. It knows you. It's going to drop it in. So let's go. So while we're talking here, the other tools that we have very compartmentalized tools for email and campaign builders. We have the ability to create new big ideas. Big ideas and the idea of building offers is very, very powerful. A lot of times businesses have to reinvent themselves. Sometimes your customers no longer want what you've been offering. Sometimes there's a new interruption or disruption in the marketplace that took all your market share. You may have a list as a travel agent. How many years?
15.
15 years. How big is your list of past clients?
Thousands,
right? How many of them are no longer coming to you because of new things in the market and you didn't even have a chance to save them?
Yeah.
You have to be able to come up with new offers, new hooks, new ways to get in front of people. So that's what this system will do for you as well. Beyond that, it creates images and videos, but it's designed differently than an image and video creator, which is only as good as its prompt. It's designed with the guardrails of a world-class Facebook ad strategist who create images that capture attention and trigger the reticular activating system to get uniquely and intimately in front of your audience and stop the scroll. It's designed to create carousel posts and social media images for your outbound organic efforts. And it's designed with those co-intelligence knowledge base on top of the project that we built. Everything we just did, this is the context that a world-class marketer would need to know before they would do any marketing for you. As a fiduciary, I'm not going to just spit out some answer. I'm going to ask contextual, clarifying questions again and again. And that's what this system's designed to do. Once that's all inside the project for that client or for your business, the sky's the limit. It's just rinse and repeat. You can create anything you could ever want. One of the things that we'll have in the next few weeks is we've taken the power of Lovable, where you can build websites. I'm not messing with apps, but websites and funnels where you can go in. Now we have co-intelligence knowledge base that Lovable does not have, by the way, and it's a wonderful tool. I'm obsessed with it. But we're putting the world-class marketing brain, your world-class marketing brain, on top of your project, your client. And then from there, with one click, it already knows what type of website to build. It will ask you what you're looking to accomplish. It'll build the funnel. It'll do it all there. It even hosts it for you. One click connect to GoDaddy. No hosting fees required. On top of that, we built a funnel hacker. So who in my funnel panel yesterday? Anybody in there? Funnel hacking is so cool where we can take screenshots, literally one time. Google a Chrome extension. It says full page screenshot. Press the button one time. Throw it in there. It already has your brand guide. It knows your style. It knows your project. It knows your client. And you can say, without hacking anything illegal, it's just inspiration. It's going to recreate the design with all of your information. And by just talking to it like you would talk to a world-class web designer who understands marketing too, because that's hard to find, it will rebuild it for you in front of your eyes. It's absolutely nuts. You guys like that? Yeah. So let's dive in. So like a world-class marketer, it's not going to just give us anything. It's going to ask us questions. Can you guys see this a little bit? All right, so Zella Vana helps travel agents and agency owners implement AI and automation to reduce overwhelm and reclaim time. Here's the core offers, virtual training, blah, blah, blah. Here's the strategic questions I need to answer before I can build you a highly optimized conversion enhanced marketing system. So the offer and the transformation, we're going to use my note taker here because I don't want to. Actually, we can just use this. There we go. All right. So what exactly is the transformation or results your clients get after the training implementation? Maybe I can help you. It's the idea of being able to know what tools to pay attention to and what tactics to stay relevant in today's market, leveraging AI so they can take back market share from the people and the sites that are taking it from them. The key benefits to help them overcome their biggest frustrations is probably just not knowing what to do and finally having a roadmap and having someone who's going to show them. Is this a one-time workshop or multi-session program? Well, the original webinar, you decided to be one time, and then you're going to make an offer, but you'll probably do that recurring. What does hand-holding implementation include, and how is it personalized, is it? So are you doing like a one-on-one onboarding call with people to get them started? Okay, beautiful. You said the audience is broad, but who else is an absolute ideal customer? Really, it's just travel agents, but it's asking questions. Is there a specific geographic area? Is there an experience level? New versus experienced versus jaded veterans? What do you focus on there?
I would say experienced agents.
Experienced agents. Okay, then besides that, what objections they have before buying? It's hard to know so far, Mr. Dominator, because he's never done it before, so just be clear with that. How do they find solutions or learn about AI? They're probably Googling it or seeing the 4,000 ads that are showed to them per day. What are the exact funnel sequence for the free event? I need you to guide this on this. I'm tired of answering questions right now, sorry. I need you to guide me on this. This is a brand new business. She doesn't know these answers. But for her goal, she does want 100 customers paying $10,000 a year. That's a back-end offer that's yet to be built. Maybe you can help us do that as well. And then lastly, you want the voice to be confident and friendly. What tone or reasoning best resonates with your audience? Probably professional. These are people who probably dress up at every time they go somewhere, and they probably appreciate professionalism. You probably don't have a lot of testimonials and proof besides what it's done for your own business. So let's just start there. So a real marketer would ask you questions, not just give you answers, correct? So it may ask us more. But this is the power of this. You do it one time. This is 20 minutes of your time per client, per business. And all of a sudden, the rest of your marketing is mapped out for you on anything. I need a 12-month email nurture campaign designed to go towards my email list that I've been neglecting for 3 years. Here are the 3 call to actions I want. If you don't know how to speak like I speak, it's going to ask you. It's going to pull that out of you because I'm already assuming you don't know, which is fine. Got it. Let's keep going. It's not going to ask you what to do. It's going to tell you what it's going to do. Have you guys ever seen ChatGPT have this choose your own adventure? What do you want to do next? We don't do that. All right, so what's it going to do for us? It's going to focus on the ideal client avatar. It's going to create a strategic offer design, including the webinar and the back-end recurring program. We're going to create a campaign framework worksheet, launch funnel for the webinar, hooks and headline swipe file, ideas for that, lead magnet ideas, email, SMS fulfillment system. We're going to build out your email indoctrination and your nurture engine for pre and post webinar sequence. We're going to build out your headlines, your body copy, and one of my tools is my Facebook ad creative sheet. You can hand off to any media buyer and they have no questions for you. It's one of my tools I use and I'll put it in the system as well. And it's going to help you build all that out. It's going to help you with your sales webinar script. We also are jumping in with the Gamma.app for presentations and things like that. But imagine Gamma.app with a super brain plus your project's brain. Next level, right? Back-end offer design to help you with that $1,000 a month program. So it's just going to jump in and start building. I can read this to you and we're going to read some of it. It also can do UGC videos for you to go to Creatify or these other websites. It can go and help you create prompts to go to Sora. It can do anything you want. But for today, let's just focus on one thing. When I'm speaking to someone and I want to understand where they are in their awareness spectrum, are they someone who already woke up this morning needing it, wanting it, or am I trying to educate someone on a problem that they don't believe exists? Well, we can choose that. There's a saying, you sell to who you market to. Be more intentional. So we're going to make some language right now. I'm going to write a very intimate letter from you to your perfect prospect, something that could be on a landing page, something you can send out in direct mail from a list you buy from Apollo or Zoom Info, and you can send these direct messages directly to your right people. I'm just going to write a sales letter and then let's read it together. Does that work? What I'd like to do first is to write a letter. I'd like to have the ability to put this on a website, like a landing page or a funnel, and drive traffic to it. I'd like to have the ability to print this out, sign it with a pen, and mail this, maybe in a greeting card envelope that has a 100% open rate after I go get all the information for my perfect client avatar directly from ZoomInfo or Apollo or some other website. And I want this letter to be an intimate letter from someone who's already been where they are, has already felt the frustrations they feel currently, and is offering them a grapevine. We're offering them an olive branch, and we want to help them doing the things they already believe they need to do. I want to talk about the market share they've lost. I want to talk about the shift in the markets. I want to talk about the fears that they already have. And I want to talk to them at the point where they feel so compelled and so validated in their thinking and what they need to do next. And then I want to make the offer for them to come and spend an hour with me for free so I can show them how I found success. Someone just like you, we look in the mirror, we look exactly the same. We've been through the same journey. And I want to have the ability to have them go to a website that I'll print at the bottom of the letter. We'll leave a placeholder for now. And I want it to be so powerful. After they read the whole thing, they can't help but want to be at the webinar. Does that make sense? So we're going to start there, and then let's read it. So this is just one thing you can do. One of the things that I never want to expect you all to be able to do is say what I just said. Do you feel like you could have said that? Maybe, but you don't have to. You could say, what should I do? Or help me write a letter, or what are the next steps? And it's already going to take you through it, and it's going to go all the way through it completely. One of the things that this does is it saves you hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. A lot of time, money you can't afford to pay a world-class copywriter. Francis talked about it earlier. It's $15,000 to write a sales letter. Talked about funnel designers. Sometimes they're 10 grand. And that was just the one funnel because they know the impact. They quantify the impact of what they're going to bring this business. They're expensive because they know they work. Well, you can take control of that yourself without having to pay those big dollar amounts to other people. And that's a very powerful thing. Have we ever felt powerless with our business? Anybody hired a marketer or a marketing agency and you've heard it again and again and you're like, yep, I've heard this before. And you're making a conscious choice to gamble. Most people don't show you their track record. They can't predict success, but you're so desperate to grow because if you don't grow, your employees don't get to feed their families. And we do it anyway. And we're in this constant cycle. So my goal is to give you control back in this process, right? All right, cool. So let's see what happened. You want me to read it or do you want to read it?
Oh, you can read it.
I'll read it. Yeah, I like to read. Dear fellow travel agent, I want to talk to you as someone who looks in the mirror and sees exactly where you are right now because I've been there. I felt the frustration, the overwhelm, and the quiet fear that the market is shifting under our feet, threatening everything we've worked so hard to build. You already know the travel agency is changing faster than ever. AI and automation tools are flooding the market. New platforms pop up every day, and clients are being drawn away by slick apps and tech-savvy competitors. Maybe you're feeling that pinch. The client slipping through your fingers, the hours lost to tasks that this should be simple. The constant question, how do I keep up without losing my business? I get it. It's exhausting. You need to do something. You've tried Googling solutions. You've seen thousands of ads promising the next big fix, but it's confusing, overwhelming, and you don't know who to trust or where to start. That's why I created a simple, no-fluff roadmap, a way to leverage AI in the travel business without drowning in complexity. I want to show you exactly which tools matter, which tactics actually work, and how to reclaim your time so you can focus on what you do best, building relationships and creating dream vacations for your clients. I'm inviting you to join me for a free 1-hour webinar, virtual event where I'll talk you through this step-by-step, no jargon, no hype, just real practical strategies you can start using right away to take back your market and build confidence in the future. If you're ready to start feeling overwhelmed and start taking control, then I want to see you there. You can go here to reserve your spot now. This is your chance to get ahead, not be left behind. Looking forward to seeing you. Right? So this is pretty.
It is perfect. I mean, it's like you read my mind for real. So that's really amazing.
Thank you. This is, and I gotta be honest with you, this is basic. It gets so much better than this, right? I want you to think about what an ad would look like. So now it's time to do paid ads. I'm talking going to Facebook, clicking on conversions or leads and going and picking who you're targeting. And we're saying US, and then we say must also match, and we find the travel stuff. How can you get their attention? How can you cut through the news feed? They see 4,000 advertisements a day. How can you get in front of them and have them feel so compelled, so heard, so seen intimately at that moment to click through? And then what do you say on the landing page? How do you get them to opt in? What should that video be? Should it be a video? These are a lot of questions, right? Do you have the answers?
No.
You don't need them, right? So let's talk about it. So here's the next step. That was wonderful. Thank you. I want to run Facebook ads. So I need Facebook ads. I don't know how to run Facebook ads. What do I need to know? Can you give that to me? Also, when I get somebody to click on it, where do they go? What should that page say? What should my call to action be? I'm lost. Let's see. And by the way, this is just one tool. There's a lot. Okay. If you get lost, by the way, you can click here, and there's tutorial videos with full use cases, every single tool on exactly how to use it so you don't get lost. You know why I built this? For one reason. I have a lot of reasons. I think about all my clients, think about all my students, and I thought about my mom. My mom came to me and she said, Chris, I'm frustrated. And I said, for what? She said, well, I've got a video shoot. She's a real estate agent. She's got a new brokerage where we live, and she wants to start getting people from this city to start moving out to this city because this is getting too busy. Huntsville to Jackson County, Lake Gunnersville. You know where I'm talking about, right? And I said, so what's the problem? She goes, the videographer's not a marketer. I don't know what to say. I have no scripts, and I don't even know what to tell him when he says, where do we want to shoot? And I said, give me a moment. And I brought her in. We sat down. I interviewed her. We read it together. She cried. She walked away, and she had the commercials, and she had the confidence of controlling the outcome. That's one of the biggest catalysts for this system being made is for my mother. I just want you to know that. Because you know how helpless it feels?
It's awesome.
And my mom, single mom for a long time, like the idea of how helpless she felt, and then she hates that feeling. Do you hate that feeling?
Yes.
I freaking hate that feeling myself, but my mom hates that feeling. She doesn't like men saying they're going to empower her, and she hates being helpless. But now she has the confidence to do this, and she encouraged me to build this for people like her. I'm telling you right now. All right, so it's going to walk us through it. You want to run Facebook ads, not where to start. It teaches you as well. Here's what you know about Facebook ads. Here's what happens when they click your page. This is what the landing page should say. And then it says, do you want me to build it out? Of course. Let's build. There we go. Let's build it out. So we're going to build out the video scripts. We're going to build out the Facebook ad copy and text and headlines. Then we're going to build out what the landing page should say. We got 6 minutes left. Can we do it? Can we do it in 6 minutes? Let's do it. All right, we're going to build this out full throttle. Let's see what it says. Do you guys see how you could use this? Raise your hand if you feel like you could use this today. Okay, perfect. All right, let's start with Facebook ads. Headlines, travel agents, feeling overwhelmed by AI. Here's your roadmap to stay ahead. How travel agents can use AI to reclaim lost clients and time. Don't let AI leave you behind. Free webinar for travel agents. Ready to stop guesswork and using this. One of the things I do is I don't ever take things at face value. I always push back a little bit and refine it, and it's coachable as well, which is helpful. Body copy. You're a travel agent who's worked hard for clients, but AI and automation are changing everything, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. You don't know where to start or what tools actually work. Join me for a free 1-hour webinar. We'll show you exactly how to leverage AI to save time, win back clients, etc. Lots of different options here. I'd probably say, hey, I want to tie into more emotions. I want to talk more about the fear of loss. And we have 6 minutes. We can do it. Let's do it. Hey, this is great, but I really want to talk about the fear of loss. I want to use the idea of what they're feeling to catch their attention and call them out as travel agents, obviously. But besides just the normal stuff people put, I want to make this better. I want to be more emotional, and I want this to hit them right between the eyes. That's what I like to do. So we're going to do that right there. Next, we're going to say, please build out the Facebook video script for you or anybody else, or a UGC video, user-generated content. You guys ever do those UGC videos? Fiverr's my favorite. I like Creatify. I like Arble.ai. I like Icon.me. I love them all. Makes it a lot faster. HeyGen, captions. There's tons of options available. Okay, so we got that rewritten. Next, let's write the Facebook video script. I am going to use Creatify.ai. Can you give it to me in that format? Okay, so we'll do that next. Then we're going to get your landing page. The goal here is for you to control the messaging rather than hoping somebody else is smart enough to do it. Most people you hire are not specialized in your exact niche. Maybe they're general. It's like if you had a heart issue and you, like, knock on wood, you're on your deathbed and you need to have a heart surgery, you want to go to a specialist, not a generalist. Like, you got to be careful who you hire. So this gives you the ability to hire a generalist, but control the outcome. You can hire someone that's not going to cost you $10,000 a month, but only $1,000 a month, because you're handing them the script, you're handing them the blueprint. You're saying, here's the Facebook ad copy sheet, here's the targeting, here's the images, here's the videos, here's what I did. Like, you're in full control. which is pretty powerful. For an agency owner, anybody own an agency? Agency owners are kind of panicking because a lot of stuff that used to work no longer works. And one of the things that you got really good at, made a business around, is about to become obsolete. So this gives you the entire full stack marketing team to offer every single profit center that you didn't know you had the ability to offer. It's pretty powerful. Okay, cool. So let's go read this real quick. Hey, travel agents, can I be real with you for a second? Are you feeling overwhelmed by AI like your clients are slipping through your fingers? I get it. The travel industry is changing fast, and it feels like technology is moving way too quickly. Fear, confusing, losing market share. But here's the truth. You don't have to get left behind. Join my 1-hour free webinar. I'll show you exactly how to use AI to fight back, reclaim your clients, save time, and grow your business. Seats are limited. Don't wait. Click the link. Save your seat. Take control of your future. Right? There we go. And it has that there. Need the landing page, copy, and blueprint. And then within a couple weeks, you can literally just take this over to the website builder and it build it for you. And it'll build every single step and integrate with Stripe and integrate with GoHighLevel and integrate with GoDaddy, anything you want. It's pretty powerful, right? So we got about 2 minutes left. 2 things I want you to walk away with today, specifically you and all of you out here. You do have the ability to have control over the outcome. My mom, it drives her nuts to feel helpless. And that's why I built this. Like I told you, I built this also for the ladies that were on stage with me in June in Orlando. When I saw how what I have inside of me that I've never given away before was able to change their trajectory. Who here is an A3 who sat through some of my classes and have all my tools? If you use the tools that are given to you, they can be very powerful. But a whole bunch of compartmentalized tools that don't speak together doesn't give you a lot except multitask syndrome. So I wanted to put it all together, and I wanted to make it so you have the ability to just have a casual conversation with this and have it actually create the outcome that you've been looking for. You don't have to talk to somebody overseas. You don't have to wait 24 hours for them to wake up and get back to you because you're already asleep. You don't have to go find the next freelancer. This gives you the power to put everything you could ever want to put inside of GoHighLevel and these other systems that are actually going to get the outcome that you desire. That's why we built it. What I'm going to do for you and everybody else here, first of all, I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you a big transcript. I'm also giving you 3 months of this on me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Couple things from me before we go. Pocket Marketer is a software. It's a subscription-based software. It's going to launch in 3 weeks. We're going to do beta in 3 weeks, okay? Anybody who decided to come to this event, you are going to be invited to be one of the beta testers. Number 2, this has never been revealed on any stage or to anyone besides the people in this room. This is this new. You're the first ones. And I speak on 20 stages a year. I have 51,000 students in the one business. No one's seen this but you all. Number 2, if you actually signed up for the AI for Business Mastery and Implementation, you get this for a whole year. It's a whole year. So it's about a $2,800 value. You get this for the entire year. So anybody who signed up for the AI for Business Mastery and Implementation, this is my gift to you. This is my gift to you guys actually in the back because these guys have been my friends for a long time. I want to be here and adding value to you guys, so that's for you. Everybody else, I want to invite you to be a beta tester, okay? Here's the information right here. This is for this room only. It launches in 3 weeks. 2 things I want you to really understand real quick. Skin in the game. Everybody say skin in the game. Beta testing does cost money. It's very inexpensive, but I don't ever let beta testers touch anything I build unless they pay a little bit of money because then they have no skin in the game and they won't actually use it and give me real feedback. You have to have skin in the game too. When it goes live, I'll send you an email. And I'd love to have all of you come on and be beta testers for me. I'm under no illusion. This will have 5,000 to 7,000 users by the end of 2026, if not more. But you guys get to be on the ground floor with me and be a part of it. My beta program, I'm going to say this real quick. I just launched 2 softwares in the last 60 days. I own a company called Dealmaker Wealth Society. We're the largest business acquisition coaching company on the planet. I just launched 2 softwares from them and for my company, and we do a paid beta user program. I've done this before, where we're going to have webinars twice a week with just me and my developers, real-time feedback, real-time on the ground floor, part of the solution. It's very powerful, and I just wanted to invite you all to that, as well as I'm offering to Brian, Francis, and the team to come in and teach you guys a lot more about marketing and the stuff that not many people have capability of teaching you, and teaching it to you in a way where it's actually something you can walk away with and take action immediately. So there you go. Let's give Irene a round of applause. I'll take it. Everybody get this? Raise your hand if you're gonna come and be one of my beta testers. I'd love to have you, seriously.
That's a wrap for this episode of the AI for Business podcast. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit subscribe and pass it along to a friend or colleague. We appreciate you being here, and we'll catch you in the next one.